Hello, this Minecraft tutorial is going to be about how to create a never-ending supply of chickens and eggs by creating a chicken coop. So this is my chicken coop. And as you can see, I've got chickens in here laying eggs, and the eggs are dropped down through hoppers, and then they are deposited in these chests down here. And if I let them go for not very long at all, I'll end up with massive supplies of eggs that I always end up coming through and then using. And chickens are really handy. Having a lot of chickens can be helpful if you need a supply of arrows, because you use the feathers in order to make the arrows. So if you like to go out and hunt a lot using a bow, then having a chicken coop is going to become a necessity, because you really need a lot of arrows to keep accumulating as many arrows as you can. And so the first thing you want to do in order to build one of these chicken coop things, I'm going to put some wood down like this. And then the next thing I'm going to do is I need to create some chests. I'm just going to make one of these and then repeat as necessary. Alright, so we'll go this second one over. I'll go ahead and put a chest in there. The next thing I'm going to need is a hopper. And you make a hopper. I'm just going to make a few chests right now, a couple of them. Alright, now the way to make a hopper, if you don't know, is you need to use 5 iron ingots placed like that, and then put a chest in the middle, and you've got yourself a hopper. Then you come on over to where your chest is, jump on top, and now I'm going to jump up and hold shift while I right click. Takes a little bit of coordination, but if you do it, then by pointing at the chest when you shift click, you're telling the hopper that you want it to deposit the eggs inside the hopper as soon as they fall on top of it. Now the next thing I want to do is I want some chickens in here. And the easiest way to do that actually is from above. But first I need to create a way of closing the chickens in, and I like to be able to see them still to make sure that everything's okay in there. And so I need a couple of pieces of glass. Oh, it looks like I've got them right here. And this is what I use. If you try to use fence or iron bars or something like that, you end up with some space right here between in this area. And I've had baby chickens fall out of there before, which is kind of annoying. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go upstairs and create a hole, and then I'm going to drop, take some eggs and then drop some chickens down in there, or try to create some chickens by breaking eggs on the top of them. So I'm just going to collect a few eggs here. This may not work. Creating chickens out of eggs, as if you know, it's a chance situation where it may or may not work. There's a certain number of, or certain amount of probability that breaking an egg will result in a chicken, and so it may not work during the tutorial, or sometimes it takes a long time to get a chicken out of it, but we'll see. Let me make sure I've got everything that I need. I'm going to need a trap door. Okay. This is my slaughterhouse that I used for getting feathers and chicken meat. This is mostly what I do with all of the eggs I get, is I just create more chickens up here. You know what? I don't know how many I'm supposed to have in. So 1, 2, 3. The third block in is where I'm going. Okay. Okay, so using my axe, I'm going to count the third block in. In all honesty, if one of these chickens falls down there, that is totally fine with me. I'll just use that instead of breaking eggs to try to get one. So 1, 2, 3. There's my third block. Hop off there, buddy. Okay. Oh, there goes one. That's convenient. There's 2. There's 3. Okay, that's that's what I need. I think you can put 4 chickens down there. I've done that before to get this set up, and then they start laying eggs really, really, really fast. But for right now, what I normally would have done is thrown some eggs down into that hole. And if you've never done that before, that's actually how you can create chickens, is by tossing eggs. There's one right there. Yay! but it's all based on a certain probability, and sometimes you can go a long time without getting any chickens. So anyway, that's how you create a chicken coop and get a never-ending supply of feathers, a never-ending supply of chicken meat, and eggs, which are good for making cakes and other kinds of things in Minecraft that are really fun. Anyway, thanks for watching the tutorial. See you next time.